Hello peeps and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Okay, I have played through the rest of winter, basically just gotten some construction projects going and finished up the meeting hall here. I started the wall in the meeting hall. You can see the marble wall off to the left there. I ran out of marble though, so I went down a couple of levels and I have my miners doing an excavation project down here. Looks like they're getting more microcline than they are marble, but what are you going to do? I'll eventually end up mining up the whole thing probably. Anyway, I reset my hotkeys, so F1 now zooms me straight to my entrance, and F2 now takes me straight to the meeting hall. So that's nice and convenient. I also started putting in my funnel wall up at the front here, which I just ordered the floor built for when my llama, the little baby llama that one of my migrants brought, grew into a regular llama, and spring hit. So I figured I would start recording for spring because spring is when the elves show up, and the elves don't like me very much. The last I knew. So, yeah, if we hit C, well, the only civilization that I know of so far is the Dwarven one. Haven't made contact with any of the others yet, but I probably will very soon. Now, I'm mostly just waiting for this construction project to be done. One of these days they'll finish putting in this section of the floor. I'm actually building this floor out of marble because it's the closest stone I have because it goes into this stockpile. I probably should put a marble stockpile further downstairs, but whatever. I have a bunch of rock mechanism quarried up there, some rock pots here. Haven't done anything with the mason's workshop recently, but I do have my carpenter making me some wooden cages, because I need to expand my trap network up towards the front here, or we could potentially run into some pretty serious trouble. So I'm going to put in another 3 layers of cage traps. And then I might just put a random cage out there somewhere and see if I can catch something. I don't know. I haven't done any more smithing. Mostly I've just been trying to get the initial stuff set up and waiting for another migrant wave that might give me a few more dwarves that I can do something with. Because right now I only have 13. That's only 5 more than I embarked with. So I'm still kind of strapped for dwarf power. One of my main objectives pretty soon, after I get a decent supply of marble, yeah, it looks like they're mostly hitting that microcline layer there, so I might extend. I'm going to extend this out like that, because that should be mostly marble. I'll let them finish doing what they're doing there, and then they can get to it. Anyway, I'm very likely to have some migrants show up soon, but I'm also very likely to have some elves show up soon. And the elves are not likely to be very friendly at the start. They might send a friendly trade caravan. They might not even know I'm here yet. I don't know. But I would rather not find out that they know I'm here by having a bunch of elves come in and start shooting my people. Granted, all of the elves' weapons are made out of wood, but a wooden bow still hurts. And a wooden sword can still bruise you. Now, wooden armor, all I have to do is send my lumberjack after them because they're basically walking trees, but, whatever. Not table. Trap. Okay, that should do it for now. I'm going to put in a bunch of traps. Now, I'm going to go through my labor list here, which I really wish I could figure out a way to display all this. I'm actually going to enable mechanics on everyone, because a dwarf has to have the mechanics labor in order to set a trap, or to build a trap. So I'm going to commit those changes, and we're going to let that go. If a dwarf ends up making mechanisms who isn't really skilled at it, I'm not selling the mechanisms. High quality mechanisms don't really matter until you start building the more in-depth traps, like for weapon traps. I believe they matter, but I don't think they matter too much for cage or stonefall traps, which is what I'm building now. So I'm just going to let my dwarves do their thing. Cancels give water. Why am I giving water? Okay, well, let's make some buckets, I guess. I don't have any wounded, do I? No, I don't have any wounded. What the hell? Huh. I don't know. Dwarf glitch. Okay, they are loading the traps, and they're loading the stonefall traps. Cancels plant seeds. That one I can understand. I've got my brewer making drink from plants. I'm up to 274 drinks. That's nice. Kitchen. Let's see what I have in the kitchen. Quarry bush leaves. I can cook those. I'm brewing the strawberries. I have 219 plum helmets. I probably could change those to allow me to cook with them too. For right now, I'll change it to allow me to cook with them. Seeds, I don't want to cook. I never want to cook seeds. Drinks, I never want to cook drinks. Yeah, I have 200 dwarven wine. I don't need that many plump helmets. I have some yak cheese. I've got plenty of eggs, and I've got various types of fish and stuff that I bought from the caravan. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we're going to start preparing easy meals on repeat again. Cancels brew drink from plant. Needs empty storage item. Okay. So, need some more rock pots. Go ahead and get those in. Out of my next wave, I need a manager. I definitely need a manager. I'm not going to worry about that right at this moment. Yeah, see, they're mostly hitting marble there, so that's going to get me a lot of marble to build with. I probably should disable... Yeah, I'm going to disable my economic stones in here. No, I'm not going to disable the economic stones. I'm just going to disable the fluxes. So, we'll disable dolomite, limestone, chalk, marble. I'll leave the others, but for right now I'll turn those off. That way my dwarves will stop wasting time hauling marble up to here when I'm not really doing anything with the marble right now anyway. Struck purple spinel, periclase, and shoral. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start doing a bit of smelting. I want to smelt up some limonite ore, and I want to make some bituminous coal. I'm actually going to cancel the limonite request for now. because I want the bituminous coal to take precedence. I don't know how much coke I have, but I don't want to burn it all up. And my carpenter is just finishing the buckets, so I'm going to have him make a bunch of wooden bins. Whatever, he's going to cancel the bucket task and go to making bins. I hit it one too many times. That's why I need a manager. That way I can just tell him, hey, make me 30 of these. And it'll automatically block out the necessary labor. Migrants! Ha-ha! Yes, come to me, dwarves. This should be a good migrant wave because I exported a very expensive weapon. Oh yeah. Yeah! I've already doubled my population. Holy shit. My god, they brought so many animals. Is that it? I think that's it. 17 migrants. 30 people. Oh my god. Nice kitty. Okay. Need to take care of the cat's explosion. Also need to take a look at my migrants. Let's see who we have. I'm getting a lot of migrants with level 11. I have a level 11 animal dissector, a level 11 diagnoser and wound dresser. Oh my god, he's my doctor. Another level 11 glazier, a level 11 pump operator, another level 11 pump operator, a fisher dwarf, who's only level 1. Let's turn that off right now. A level 11 woodcrafter, so he is going to be my primary woodcrafter. He's also got hunting enabled. I don't want that. Go away. A level 11 animal trainer. That's going to be nice. I have a level 11 fisher dwarf. What the shit? Turn that off. Level 11 weaver and glazer. Level 11 paper maker. Level 11 shearer. Another level 11 mason. That's nice. Level 2 in bone setting and dressing wounds. A level 11 potash maker. Do I look like... potash. Potash? Potash? Potash. Do I look like I have any potash here? Whatever. And a level 11 farmer. So I've got 2 farmers. That's nice. I actually like having 2 farmers. It means I get more planning done. Okay, first of all, let's commit the changes that are going to keep my dwarves alive, i.e. turning off fishing and hunting. Animal dissection. That's completely worthless skill. Okay. Now, let's come up here and inspect my pasture zone. My god, they brought so many frickin' animals that need pastured. I'm gonna have to expand my pasture zone, because this is not going to support all of them. Okay, I've got 2 donkeys. A male and a female. They're both foals right now, but that might actually provide the beginnings of a meat industry. I've got my horse, my camel, I've got 2 llamas, which I can shear the llamas, can I? I have a shearer. Might have to experiment with that. Might be nice to be able to make wool. An animal has grown to be a stray water buffalo cow. How many kittens do I have? 3 new kittens. Nope, 2 new kittens. A giant gray-horned owl. That's not a good sign. Okay, I've got a bunch of people with no job. They just got here. Okay, let's go ahead and start digging out a place for my manager. It's going to be kind of the same setup. It's going to be just a door, a table, and some chairs. Let's go to my masons, and table, chair, door. Good. Shouldn't take them long to make that. Okay, why are my dwarves not actually putting... I told you not to fish! Fisher dwarves. Suicidal bastards. Alright. Is that a dog? Is that dog following him? It's not actually a pet dog. Oh my god, there's pets in the fortress. There's a duckling and a chick. That's going to be the beginning of a Tanner spiral. Created a masterpiece, microcline door. Okay. Build door, needs door. Just created a door. There. Please set that up for me. And, let's see. Who is the level 11 animal dissector? Adil Medtablier. Adil Medtablier, animal dissector. You are my manager. And as soon as I place your chair, I will give you the office that you need to do your job. There, you now have an office. So, I now have a manager, which means I can go into my job list. Which is that M? No, M is military, J is job list. There we go. And I can do manager. No active work orders. I need a new work order. And we are going to construct wooden bins. $30. There we go. Now, with a manager, if I want to, I can also come down here, like I have everyone set as mechanic. I can set a workshop profile, and I can set a minimum or a maximum skill. So, let's see, what is the hotkeys for this? There, min, dabbling, max adept. No. Let's permit all again. And let's change the minimum to... Let's change the minimum to level 2. That way the level 1 guys won't use it, but everyone else will. There. That should save the profile, so only those people who have at least level 2 should be able to use that workshop now. So if I queue up mechanism orders, only my good mechanics should do that. But if I order a trap to be built, anyone can do that. Because that's just picking up the parts and putting it together. Read the fucking manual. I am sure that's going to cause me no end of trouble. What spooked them? Frickin' giant bird apparently spooked him. Cancels plant seed. Yes, I know. Where are all my plump helmet seeds? Because I have like 70 of the damn things. 30. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and set up my medical dwarf 2. I don't have a hospital yet, but I can at least set up the medical dwarf. Atir Kuletzuban. So, Chief Medical Dwarf. You. Great diagnostician. You are my Chief Medical Dwarf. Yes, good. Sheriff, I don't need yet. Hammer, I don't need yet. So I actually don't want a hammerer, but I'm going to be forced to have one at some point. Hopefully by then I can get some adamantine so I can make him a wiffle bat. Nothing feels worse than watching one of your good dwarves get clubbed by someone who's using a fucking silver sledgehammer. Because that pretty much ends their usefulness to the fort. The crafts dwarf. You probably could use to make me some more pots. So... let's see. Make a rock pot. 30 of them, please. Thank you. Alright. Now, I'm not 100% sure that Dwarf Therapist is reading happiness right. Because the happiness on my dwarves all shows as fine when I look in Dwarf Therapist. But down here, if we take a look at the readout that DF Hack gives me, it looks like I've got 28 dwarves who are in really good moods, and 2 who are in pretty decent mood. 1 now in a decent mood, and 29 in great moods. It's occurred to me that I now have 30 dwarves in my fort, and I don't have enough seating for them. So, let's go ahead and get to work on that. Not military, job list. Okay, I need to go to the manager. I need a new work order. I need table. I need 30 rock tables. I need 30 rock thrones. I'm also going to start working on... getting bedrooms kind of lined up a little bit. I have 30 dwarves and I only have like 16 beds, which should be enough. I shouldn't have any need for more than that, but I am going to want every dwarf to have their own room at some point, so we're going to construct 30 beds. Oh. We're going to construct 30 rock doors. And we're going to make 30 rock cabinets. And 30 rock coffers, which is a chest. That's going to be a lot for my masons to handle, but necessary. And then down here is where I'm going to start my bedroom project. I want nice big hallways for this. So we're going to make this a 3x3 hallway. I don't need to go that far out yet. We'll go 3 out. Like that. Then you know what? That one there is going to irritate the shit out of me. So we're going to wipe out all of the designation that I just did here. Because I want the first... Or no. Actually, I'm going to need another hallway going up here, aren't I? So let's blank that out. And we'll start the first room right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. I can get 8 per side here. And then we'll leave a 1 spot gap and we'll do 8 more like this. This will give me 32 bedrooms. And it shouldn't be too far for any particular dwarf to walk. We'll do that. And yeah, I know there's more efficient ways to do this, but I like how orderly this looks. Most of the quote-unquote efficient methods I've seen with the fractals designs and everything, yeah, it's really efficient. Your dwarves can get to their bedroom really easily, but it doesn't look dwarfy. It looks like something that a mad mathematician designed. I don't like that, so this is how I like to do mine. Your mileage may vary. We'll wait for them to dig all of this out, and then before I start actually placing furniture, I'm going to come through here and I'm going to hide all of the stone on this level so that I don't have to look at it every time I come down to look at the bedroom project. But for right now, we're going to leave that. I have animals just being chased all over the frickin' place. Do I have a butcher? Tell me I have a butcher. Butchery. I do have a butcher. I don't have a tanner. I have someone who's designated for tanning. He doesn't have any skill with it. I do have a really good leather worker who came in the last wave, so I'm surprised I haven't had a mood yet. Let's go ahead and commit that change. And I'm going to build a butcher shop. Right here. We're going to build a tanner shop also in here. And that should be good for that. I will want a leatherworker shop, but I don't want to put it up here. I'm going to put a fishery up here because eventually I'm going to have someone do fishing. Not a tanner shop. Fishery. H, not M. There, fishery. I am eventually going to have someone sneak out and do some fishing just because fishing is the only way to get shells. And you kind of need them. Struck microclimb. Struck bituminous coal. Figures I would strike frickin' coal in my bedrooms. I don't want to dig the whole damn thing out. I'm not going to miss that much. Not that big a deal. They didn't actually get any coal from it anyway. Well, that one did, but... yeah, I'm not going to bother. Butcher shop. Let's see. Now, we go to our stockpiles. We can go into animals, and... got plenty of turkeys. I've got my horse. Ha ha ha! Butcher the horse. Butcher the reindeer. We'll keep the llamas for now. We'll keep the goat because he's not... he's still just a goat kid. No point in butchering something that isn't fully grown. We'll butcher the water buffalo cow. And the rest of this stuff I will leave for the moment. But that is going to get us some fresh meat. Now, with... oh my god, that's a monkey! Go away! Go away, you stupid friggin' monkeys. Okay. With this, I am going to start getting refuse. I'm going to start having dead bodies that are going to start giving off miasma. In order to combat this, I am going to dig a big room here that is going to be accessible through one tiny little spot right there. Or... don't know if I want to do that because then it's going to be accessible through my barracks, so not there. We'll do it there. Now, dwarves are able to move diagonally, so they will be able to get into this room through there. But miasma will not cross that diagonal border. So if I set my refuse stockpile in there, they will be able to put the refuse in there, and the bones and stuff will be able to decay and rot and produce all the miasma at once, without actually getting in here and making my dwarves sick. That's the theory anyway. Whether or not it works in practice, I don't know. How's my bituminous coal project going? Stocks. Bars. 119 bars, so it looks like it's going pretty good. 110 bars of coke. I would say that's going pretty good. I've got enough for coke stockpile now that I can start making, or I can start smelting down some limonites. And I'm going to designate another furnace operator to help. It's going to be one of my dwarves who came in on the latest wave and doesn't have any other real useful skill. It's going to be one of my pump operators, I think. You are now also a furnace operator. You will get some skill with it pretty quick, because you're going to be making a lot of bars. Struck morion, struck bituminous coal, and struck tetrahedrite. And microclimb. Oh, there it goes. That's a possession, though. Shit. Okay, what did you claim? You claimed a craftsdwarf's workshop. Okay? That's fine. Apparently you want a lot of rock. Shit, what do you want now? Need stone, rock, gems, shining. Okay, I need a cut gem, so I need a jewel crafter. Jeweler. Gem cutting. The dwarf who is a master pump operator who didn't become the furnace operator is now going to be my gem cutter. Okay, construction's already begun. Now, we're going to cut... we're just gonna cut whatever. Just cut a gem. I don't care what. Just something to keep my frickin' dwarf from going berserk. Got a combat report. The Grey Langor is fighting. The spinning marble misses the Grey Langor. I have a trapped monkey. Oh, well, that's interesting. I get more information. Let's see here. View items in building. Grey Langor cage. Yeah, fucking monkey. So the monkey dodged the 2 stone traps and got caught in a cage, which is fine by me. We have begun a mysterious construction. Why couldn't you have been struck by a strange mood instead of being possessed? Why can you not actually do something useful? Okay, they finished digging out my refuse pit. So, we're going to do a stockpile, a refuse stockpile. Right there. And oh my god, my stockpile has been overrun. Probably should expand that stockpile room. Or maybe not, but let's check my manager. How's my job list doing? It's getting there. It's getting there. Struck limonite. In the bedrooms? Yeah, in the bedrooms. Looks like someone's gonna have a frickin' bedroom wall made out of iron. So I don't feel like doing individual walls to replace them. Oh well. Shem Obedesis Animal Trader. Udibdesis has created a Gothoric, a microcline bracelet. A bracelet is an item of jewelry worn on the hands. No, it's not. It's worn around the wrist. This is a microclimb bracelet. All Craftsdwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with oval microcline cabicons and oval morion cabicons. This object menaces with spikes of microcline. On the item is an image of Nessus Traildor the dwarf and a microcline throne in microcline. That's kind of redundant. Nessus Traildor is raising the microcline throne. The artwork relates to the masterful microcline throne created by the dwarf Nessus Traildor for the Fences of Gold at Spearworks in the midwinter of 250. That is my first artifact, and it's worth twice as much as the sword that I gave to the king. Or the axe that I gave to the king. Haha. Okay, so, I think... Why is my butcher jobs not going? Slaughter stray horse is an active job. Did the horse run off? What is my butcher doing? Zephon, what are you doing? Oh, you're also my cook and my brewer. That would explain it. You're cooking and or brewing. That's what you're doing. Okay, let's disable butchery on him and enable it on someone else who is kind of useless. You are a very good mason. You are a good doctor. You are a potash maker, so you are now also a butcher. Congratulations, you've been promoted from useless to somewhat useful. Aha! Now we have an active butcher job. Go get that horse. Hello, horse. Come with me. And splat! Haha! Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Stray horse hoof, horse fat, prepared horse eye, horse cartilage, horse lung, horse heart, horse tendon, horse liver, horse tripe, horse split bread, horse spleen, horse kidney, horse nervous tissue, horse meat, horse bones, horse skull, horse skin, horse brain. Nice. Alright, so, yep, looks like meat's back on the menu. That is going to help bolster my meat stocks so that I actually have something for my dwarves to eat. Although I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem because I've got 157 prepared meals. Still, never hurts to have more food. Especially when it's stuff that you prepared yourself. It always tastes better when you make it yourself, doesn't it? Anyway, this episode has already run a little bit over long, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I think I might spend a little time off camera before the next episode trying to get my stockpiles in order, because this one stockpile that I have here is just overrun with crap, and I need to make some sense of it. So I'm going to probably play off camera a little bit, let my dwarves finish some of their tasks. Specifically some of the mason tasks I probably need to get done because I need to be able to start putting stuff together for my dwarves. I need more tables in the meeting hall. I need to set up food and drink stockpiles and all of that crap. So I might do some of it on camera just so you guys have an idea of how to do it, but for right now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.